covered hoppers really unique, and the reason I like them and follow them and track them because it supports the grain market primarily, right? The grain and whole grains export and domestic use, as well as grain products. I think it's a great sign of the economy overall as one of the macro drivers. What I'm seeing is that many railroads were interested, as well as grain shippers, in bringing on new cars in 2025, but they put in thousands of cars because of what they saw was a very robust crop. And that's exciting. But it's that the supply has been there, true, robust crop, but it's the demand that's caused them to pause their new builds. So by and large, I've seen it across the board that the large railroads and others are not bringing volumes of new covered hopper cars into the market. I do see some change for fertilizer cars and some of the grain products, but those are not at the volume of the grain cars the thousands of grain cars that we're talking about. To mention one other thing, I'd mentioned soybeans to give you some context on that, right? Well, of the billions of bushels of soybeans being produced in the US, half of those billions of bushels typically get sold to China, more than half in some cases. As of moving into October right now, in a minute, right, in this week, we have no contracts signed with China. And there's no current contract expectation in the future, other than hope because of some of the discussions with TikTok and just open discussions with China, that will be parlayed into discussions on grain and particularly soybeans to China. Right now, the demand for those soybeans are being filled entirely by Argentina and Brazil. We see investment from China in those countries. And I think that those trends of supplying so much from the United States may be challenged and have some significant headwinds because of our relationship with China. A lot of things play into it, though, the dollar, etc. So there's still hope. I just think right now that soybeans in particular could drag our covered hopper demand down and our export demand certainly down.